Hi, my name is Ben Sinclair. I'm an MPH candidate at Eastern Washington University, and this is video number 2 on creating forms with EpiInfo 7. So let's go ahead and start EpiInfo and get it going here. We're going to pick up today where we left off in the last video with the form we were building. We'll click Create Forms. And then we can just go today to the File menu and Recent Projects. We had named our project EpiLearning, which is the first one on the list here. And here's our form right where we left off, just a title. Let's start by changing the font on the title. We can do that by right-clicking, choosing Properties. You may recognize this box that popped up as the box we get when we create the field. We can click Font here towards the bottom, and let's just choose bold italic and 20, size 20. Click OK. It gives us a preview here. Click OK, and you can see that it's changed. Alright, so let's add a couple of other fields today. Let's start off with a unique identifier so that we can keep each record, keep track of each record without having, personally identifiable information. So that's right here on this side. And remember, we just click and drag, drop it here on our form. Now the prompt is what the person filling out the form will see, what goes in this space. So we're going to call it ID number. If we click here, it automatically fills in a field name for us. And then these things are grayed out because this is a field that EpiInfo will fill automatically for us. So we'll just click OK. And you can see, here we go. And it has automatically filled it with an ID number. So now you'll notice there are kind of two separate pieces here on the field. So if we click the field name at the top, the two pieces move together. If you click the space, the blank part of the field down below, you can move it separately. So just remember that clicking here moves them separately. Clicking the field name moves them together. So let's add another field that gives us some options. So we'll choose this option field here. Click and drag and drop it on our form. Let's make this one about gender. So we'll make the prompt gender. We click on field name, it's filled in automatically for us. And then we have some options here down below. So we can list the options that people will have to choose from to answer gender. We can list them vertically or horizontally. We can list on the left or right. We can show the label for each choice on the right or the left, and then we can choose how many choices there are in the list. So let's, since we're talking gender, let's go ahead and give people the option to self-identify as male, female, or other. That'll give us 3 choices. So we'll just click 3, and notice down below here now we have 3 choices, and this is where we will define those choices. So we'll define them as male, female, and other. Click OK. Okay, so now it has kind of created this field to be short and long, and so our 3 choices aren't really in a vertical row the way I hoped they would be, but we can fix that by readjusting the size of the box. Just like that. Okay, let's click it and drag it over here. Just like that. Alright, so let's do one more field on our form here. And let's make it a field that has a drop-down menu. So to create a drop-down menu, we're going to use the legal values field, which is right here. So let's click and drag. Okay, we'll make this question about education. When we click here, the field name's filled automatically. If we want to make sure that this is a question that, if this is a question that's important to us and we want to make sure that it's answered, we can click required. Whoever's filling out the form will have to answer this question before they can move on by clicking that button. So to define the categories of this drop-down menu, we'll use this data source section here. We can click this little ellipsis button, and here we'll click create new. Okay, so it's given us here education, and then down below here is where we'll fill in our options. So let's say high school is our lowest choice as far as educational attainment. And then we can say some college, a 4-year degree, and graduate or professional degree. Okay. Now, when we set up this drop-down menu, it will automatically sort the choices in alphabetical order unless we tell it not to. Now, for this menu, it makes some sense to have them sort of least to greatest. So I'm going to click down here where it says do not sort, because I want it to leave our choices in this order rather than sorting them alphabetically. So click OK. Click OK. And it's created our field. And if we click here on the box, you can see we have a drop-down menu to choose from. Alright, thank you very much. This has been video number 2, creating forms, and we'll pick up with video number 3 right where we left off with this form. Thank you.